Now, the fate of the report by the bipartisan team appears to be in limbo, with the Wiper Party, a constituent party of the Azimio la Umoja coalition, saying that there will be no report if the question of the cost of living is not addressed. Speaking in Nairobi, Azimio allied lawmakers said that the priority of the nation is to address the rising cost of living, and submitting a report that lacks proposals on the same is akin to taking Kenyans for a ride. This as government faulted the opposition for playing politics, maintaining that they would not compromise on the key issues in the report.
With the 30-day deadline extension for the bipartisan committee team to submit its report, the fate of the report appears to have hit headwinds, with the opposition intimidating that they will not sign the report if the matter of the cost of living is not adequately addressed. On Tuesday, a section of lawmakers allied to Wiper Party joined the fray, expressing similar calls.
Bipartisan talks, we know kesho ndio mwisho, and also our main agenda, of which, if we are not going to agree, it will never take that talks anywhere. It is the main agenda, is the cost of living for Kenyans.
Housing thing is a fallacy. So what we are expecting the bipartisan people to do, number one, to reduce the cost of living means you must amend the Finance Act according to the demands of Kenyans. And then you begin to address cost of living. All the levies and the taxes which have been done illegally through fraud in the National Assembly must be reversed.
At the same time, the leaders called on relevant government agencies to make public of the details of government-to-government oil deal.
All the agencies which are supposed to deal with getting to the bottom line of this issue must move with speed and tell Kenyans, are we going to see the cost of fuel coming down? Are you going to tell us who is G to G? Are you going to tell us who received the fuel? Are you going to tell us where the fuel is?
The so-called G to G, we have discovered, is more expensive than the world market for oil because of commissions, budgeted corruption, skewed corruption, and a few people making themselves rich.
At the same time, Kenya Kwanza allied lawmakers have faulted the Azimio team for allegedly playing to the public gallery, saying their push to have the housing levy dropped will not be allowed.
Lakini kwa sababu wanataka tu kufanya siasa na kuongea maneno ambayo isaidi nchi ya Kenya, ati wanatuambia watoe. Let me announce to the country from straight here in Bomet, the same way they are telling us that they are deal breakers. Hata hii yetu kwa mambo ya housing levy, that one is a deal breaker.
During the retreat to finalize on the report, the two factions disagreed on the issue of the cost of living, a situation that may lead to the collapse of the talks if a report is not agreed upon before the deadline lapses. It is now a game of wait and see what is next for the brewing political showdown. For Prime Edition, I'm Gladys Mungai.